Konbanwa Sensei, I am Jennilie Kristine de Belen from PSTM 401E. Now for today, I will discuss to you about the Lesson 18 Verb Dictionary Rule Form and the Lesson 17 Nai Form. And it also includes the examples of Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. And for the last is I will discuss to you about the differences about Rule Form, Mass Form, and Nai Form. Now let's start with Rule Form. A pattern used when you want to talk to a person in a degree of being friends or anyone that is close to you. This is also termed as the dictionary form of the verb. If you look upon the dictionary or jisho, usually the verbs are in ru form. Now, this verb form ends with the u sound or u sound. For example, aniwa, mainichi, pasta wa, taberu. My brother eats pasta every day. Another, aniwa, ashita, pasta wa, taberu. My brother will eat pasta tomorrow. So that is the meaning and example per ru form. Now we will go to nai form, meaning not do verb. Japanese native speakers use nai forms to make negative expressions and to ask questions. Denying and asking are an important part of any language. Naturally, nai forms are important in the Japanese language. When do we use nai form in Japanese? Well, to simply put, you can use it whenever you want to say that you are not doing something. I will not study, I will not eat, I will not go there, etc. The nai form can be conjugated into the past to express I did not. So remember that it is used when you want to express to not or will not in Japanese. Now, example, minai, to not see, nomanai, to not drink, gaku ni ikanai, I will not go to school. Now let's go for group 1. We will just change the e line form or I form to a or a form, and then we will add nai form on the last. Like for example, kai shimasu becomes kai sanai, shi becomes sa, so kai shimasu becomes kai sanai. Nomimasu becomes nomanai. Torimasu becomes toranai. Owarimasu becomes owaranai. However, if a verb has a e syllable before mass form, the conjugation is different. Imas becomes awanai. So the e syllable becomes wa syllable. Another example, haraimasu becomes harawanai. And now let's go for group 2 verbs. You have to simply change the mas to nai. Wasuremasu becomes wasurenai. Dekakimasu becomes dekakinai. Kakimasu becomes kakinai. Tabemasu becomes tabenai. And lastly, for group 3, there is a similarity with group 2, but there's an exemption. Shimasu becomes shinai. We are just gonna change mas to nai. But if the verb such as kimasu, ki becomes ko followed by nai. Now, kimasu becomes konai. Kimasu, konai. Okay, another example. Motekimasu becomes mote konai. Okay, and again, for verbs followed by shimasu, just change the mas to nai. Example, shinbai shimasu becomes shinbai shinai. Shucho shimasu becomes shucho shinai. Now let's go for the differences of the ru form, mass form, and the nai form. Now, ru form is an aka dictionary form. This is used to talk about both the present and future. And this is the plain form of the verb. It is used in casual situations when speaking to friends, family, or people of the same status. Now, the mass form, this is the polite form of the verb. It is often used in formal situations when speaking to someone of a higher social status, or when you want to be polite, especially when speaking to someone you aren't intimately acquainted with or don't know very well. Now, for the last is the nai form. This is the negative verb. It means not or it expressed negation. Nai form is used in present negative sentences. For example, don't write, don't eat, don't come, don't study. I hope you learned something about the lesson 17 and the lesson 18 and the differences of it. Thank you for watching. Bye!